Wait a second. Ah, there I am. Hello. Yes, I was. Now I'm not. I'm a professional. Anyway. Should we then do that thing that we were told to do and look at the diary?
A strange figure stands before you, a whirlwind of conflicting energies and vibes. Manic and dignified, friendly and intimidating. She's dressed like some sort of quasi-Victorian text-themed aristocrat.
Love the belt as well.
You couldn't have imagined what the date
Hey-o.
theaters might make of your thoughts transcribed on paper, but if you could, it likely would not have been this. As you approach her, she launches right into what feels like the middle of a one-sided conversation.
Why do you ask?
Hey there, new friend. Ask what? I haven't asked anything. Haven't said anything. Good point. Good point, actually, yeah.
But the blue one, and then the butterfly. Why is there so much sand? Ugh.
That's a good question.
Oh, I'm getting a reading. It's a secret feature.
Tell me, or I couldn't care less about any more features. Tell me.
It's called Content Aware. It goes off whenever I have the feeling that something a little off-kilter might happen. It gives you the chance to see if this dateable might be someone you might want to skip due to content concerns.
Yeah, we want to know more, right? Tell me more.
If you're worried that you might miss out on points or stuff, don't get your tushy in a twist. I'll take care of the dirty work for you. No penalties incurred, I swear. Pinky. If you're interested, you can turn it on now. You can also turn it on or off anytime I see ya.
Cool. Let's turn it on. What kinds of things are you looking for? I'm good for now, thanks. Yeah, this does give us content warnings. Let's turn it on.
On it. Content aware mode, activate. Okay, back to it. Hang on. My content aware is going off.
Fair enough.
Diana, your diary, experiences some mental health concerns that might be too much for some players, including things like hallucinations, paranoia, extreme mood swings, loss of sense of self, and executive dysfunction. You cool with that, or you want to skip it?
We cool with that, or do we want to skip it? For content warnings, just so we're clear, if one person says no, we are skipping. No, I'm okay with this type of stuff.
Carry on, then. Why is there always sand in places where sand should never be?
Good question. Excuse me, I've no idea what you want from me. You are so weird and I'm totally into it. Wow, I really don't need this craziness right now. Excuse me?
The sand on the beach was stuck under my nails. But I've never been... Have I been to a beach? Why would I have been to a beach? Why can't I remember?
You might have been to a beach, I'm not sure. I think it's normal for people to forget things. The design is very Alice in Wonderland, if you ask me. Oh, okay, I'm looking at them. I'm gonna check that after. Thanks. You might have been to the beach, I'm not sure.
Funny timing, band leader. It's a bad rhythm you're leading. Too much percussion. Far too much booming and banging around in here.
I didn't mean anything bad, whatever I said. You're not making any sense. Yeah, I will look at the settings again once I can. I didn't mean anything bad, whatever I said.
Oh, nobody ever means it. Nobody ever means anything. That's the problem. Pushing the button. I didn't mean it. Smiling at the man across the room, and when he comes over with a loose drink in his hand, I didn't mean it. It's mean.
Damn.
It's mean to not mean what you mean. And a side of applesauce, please.
And with that, she is gone.
Alright, that is Diana. Like this? Let's try it like this. But also, like, right now the music has calmed down again. It was probably just during that. Diana. You've met Diana, your diary. She appears to be completely insane. Diana does seem like she might be too much to handle, a little chaotic or even scary. But I have a feeling with a little sifting and a little patience, we might get one heck of a butterfly out of that tangled cocoon. Likes Pargles, Wissam, Drussit. Dislikes da-da-da-da! Speak with Diana, choose to see the seizure memory, the theater memory, the skiing memory. Okay. What now? There's a broken triangle in here. There's this weird elephant thingy. Boxes everywhere. Pillows. Christmas decorations. That's it for the bedroom, except for nightstand. And a lamp. We have not talked to lamps yet. And then all of that. You want the elephant towel? There's also this rubber ducky here. Bathtub. Whole mess of workout equipment over here. Bear. More Christmas decorations. Sports equipment. Let's say rubber duck? Sure. Just making sure that I don't hit the bathtub. I think it might be like the chicken timer. It could be. I mean, let's see.
A very yellow punk dressed in studded leather glares at you. Their charming duck-like appearance does nothing to diminish the aura of absolute disdain that radiates from them.
I did not expect this!
Who the duck are you?
Who the duck are you? I live here. Who the duck are you? Oh, sorry. I just wanted to say hello. Sometimes I just accidentally say the things that are the options. Who the duck are you?
I asked first.
I'm the asshole who lives here. I asked second or real mature. I'm the asshole who lives here.
The bathroom?
No, sorry. I meant I live in this house. No, just in the bath. Not just in the bathroom. The whole house. Yeah, right there on that tile in the corner. We're doing chromosomes now. Yeah, right there on that tile in the corner.
You ducking serious?
And batteries, yeah. You ducking serious? I love that you are the only one so far that has sworn at me. I'm completely serious. No, are you? Just playing the game, Ducky. I'm completely serious.
I only ever see you sitting and scrolling or standing with a dead blank expression on your ugly mug. Boring. And ducking disrespectful of yours truly, don't you think? Now get out, ducking poser.
I love that. Little duck on the back with a knife. I'd rather not. I need to pee. Jesus. Sure. Sorry. Do the double ones mean that it's both of you there, Kat? Oh, okay, good. Then I'm rolling for this one. I'd rather not.
Well, I'd rather you did. Out!
Rebel!
Oh my god! Ah, I have never felt my content aware go off like this. This ducky is dangerous.
Yeah, we've noticed.
You got that right.
Are you showing us your middle fingers?
This one gives off very sexual energy, very profanity-laced energy, very everything. If you're the least bit turned off by anything rude, I'd skip this one.
I dare ya.
See?
Let's skip this, please, or... No, give me the full degeneracy, sorry. Heyo! How you doing? Yeah, give me all of this.
On with the show.
Show? What do you think, I'm giving it away for free, Four Eyes? Show's over. Everybody get the duck out.
Okay. Content warning just for being flipped off like that. Okay. I bought Crypt of the Necrodancer and got caught up trying it out. Fair, very fair, yeah. I've not played I've played the first one, I've not played the second. Can you turn on the water in the tub? Let me deactivate the specs. Yes. There we go. I can flood my bathroom. The mirror is also dateable. Then awards, everything in here. We've already seen that. Several more of the Dorians. Utility closet and everything that goes there. I think the water might change the interaction with the dateable, maybe? Could be. Still on the elephant towel? I mean... I also think the water will change it, yeah. Yeah, probably. I mean, this game is very complex. Elephant towel.
It's not all that surprising that your towels would have a look that one can only describe as fresh out of the shower. The fluffy terry cloth clothing and glistening skin are expected. What you did not expect to see, however, was a six-pack you could do your laundry on.
Wait, hold still.
He holds his hands out in front of him, stopping you in your tracks.
What's wrong? What did I do? Why should I do what you say? What's wrong? What did I do?
You didn't do anything.
He backs away from you, slowly and carefully.
Just don't move.
Okay.
Ooh, there's some water on the floor. Let me get that before you slip and fall.
He bends down to mop up a tiny puddle, standing back up with a grin.
Very considerate.
There, all good.
Phew, that was a close one. You didn't have to do that for me. Phew, that was a close one.
Some might say that I saved your life. Hey, hey! Did you see that dude?
Are you talking to me? I'm not a dude. Yes, you are my hero. Are you talking to me?
Tyrell shifts uncomfortably, seeming to address someone you can't see.
Ah, come on, man. I know I'm bombing.
He gives you a sheepish little smile.
Don't mind me. Just talking to my towel buddy.
Towel buddy? Hey, buddy? What is that? Towel buddy?
No, faster. Like towel buddy. Well, it's whatever I fold it up to be. But today, it's a swan.
Okay.
He holds out a small swan-shaped towel for your inspection. It's quite charming.
I can get a bit bored is all. Yeah.
You and Tyrell look at each other, neither of you speaking. The silence is long and awkward.
Come here often?
Yeah, it is my bedroom. Not often enough, honestly. He looks like a JoJo character. Fair. Not often enough, honestly.
Yeah, that's an odd question to ask. I'm coming off a bit dry, aren't I?
You just seem nervous. Maybe I should go? You just seem nervous.
I seem that way because I am. Can I just start again?
He extends his hand to you, and when you take it, he gives it a firm, confident shake.
I'm Tyrell. If you got a spill, call me and chill.
That sucks, honestly. Did you think of that all on your own? That's pretty clever. All right. Did you think of that all on your own?
It's just something I'm workshopping. Ugh, I'm trying too hard. I tend to do that. Spills happen every day. No big thing. But the hard part is getting dry. For the big jobs, I work with Washford and Drysdale.
Washford and Drysdale. Isn't Drysdale the name of a horse?
But I work pretty independently, you know?
It's probably the dryer and the washing machine, yeah. I can make a bit of a mess. Being clean is one of my life goals. I can make a bit of a mess.
I'm here regardless. I'm pretty dependable. It takes someone of strong woven integrity to be as reliable as me, you know?
Is work all you care about? Surely you have bigger aspirations. Is work all you care about?
I mean, who doesn't? There are things I want to do, but my job is important, you know? Those spills ain't gonna unspill themselves. And I won't be spilling things to you until I get to know you better.
Fair.
So, let's make a deal. Next time you see me, I'll show you something cool. And maybe I'll tell you a bit about myself. I'll show you an idea I have.
Okay. Right. I'm just gonna walk around and look at things until somebody says what we should be talking to. Oh wait, I have not been in this room yet. A lot more boxes in here. A boiler. Still can't over the MLM stairs. Very fair. Still want to talk to Rufio, but we haven't found access to a Rufio yet. Ah, yes, I remember you. Is the carpet updatable? The one in the boiler room doesn't seem like it. I can shoot my love beams here, but I don't know what I'll... Did the trash can just make noises when I bumped into it? Doesn't seem like it. There's no outline at least. That's nothing. Again, are you making noises when I bump into you? So yeah, carpet doesn't seem to be a thing. But yeah, let's talk to the computer then. Maybe it was the door?
A tattooed,
Brian?
bespectacled
Oh, nice.
nerd regards you with a friendly smile. Their kind face is illuminated by the soft glow of multiple screens and the RGB lights in their clothes and wheelchair.
Oh, hey there! It's you! I mean, of course it's you. Who else would it be, right?
One of my alternate personalities? A marmoset possessing the power of body... a marmoset possessing the power of human speech? Or Alberto? Who's Alberto? Alberto.
Not according to my latest data. But I know you're joking, as no one else has my password. So if it was anyone else besides you, I'd be pretty concerned. Actually, just to be 100% sure, what is my password anyway?
1, 2, 3, 4, password or Alberto. Alberto.
Honestly, that's an objectively terrible password.
It is better than the other two options.
Possibly the worst password chosen by anyone ever.
Still, the others were worse.
Whatever possessed you to choose something so inane?
It came to me in a dream. Honestly, I don't put a lot of thought into these things. I live life on the edge, deal with it. Honestly, I don't put a lot of thought into these things.
Yes, that is extremely evident. Regardless, we really ought to discuss coming up with something a lot more secure. It's a dangerous world out there. Phishing attacks, malware infections, MITM attacks.
Okay, I'll change it to Alberto 1.
Hackers are more sophisticated than ever before.
They are? I doubt that. More sophisticated than in 1995 cinematic masterpiece Hackermans? God, the binary on the left arm. More sophisticated than in 1995 cinematic masterpiece Hackermans?
Exponentially more sophisticated. And I've got a lot of highly sensitive information inside me, you know. Your highly sensitive information.
Really? Like what?
All your financial accounts, your saved games, questionable websites you visited and forgot to clear your cache afterwards? Oh, and 100 terabytes of extremely embarrassing self-insert fanfic.
Oops.
We really need to ensure all that data is properly protected against cyber criminals probing my system for weaknesses.
I agree. Probing. I already told you I prefer to live dangerously. Wait, how'd you get my fanfic? That's a lot of terabytes. Yeah, wait, how'd you get my fanfic?
You wrote it using me. It's all saved on my hard drive.
That's a really big hard drive. So you read it? That's private.
There seems to be some confusion. I didn't intentionally read your fanfic. It's just impossible for me not to have knowledge of your fanfic, as its data is inextricably linked to my brain.
Oh no.
Does that make sense?
I guess. So, do you have any feedback? Wait, are there two people with you now too, Nee? So, do you have any feedback?
Feedback? Well, I am not a literary critic. However,
Fair.
I do have access to all literary criticism that exists on the internet. So, if I were to amalgamate that information to synthesize an informed opinion, I'd say it's not particularly believable that you'd have a harem of 100 plus lovers.
Oh no!
I mean, how could you possibly juggle that many relationships simultaneously with any degree of success?
I mean, let's find out in this game.
And even if 100 plus individuals actually found you that attractive, which seems dubious, you obviously couldn't give that many suitors the necessary time or attention to form anything resembling a meaningful emotional bond.
Yeah, that's fair. What do you know? What do you know, rather? Yeah, that's fair.
Absolutely. I haven't even had the opportunity to properly introduce
Yes.
myself. I'm Mac, your desktop computer.
Of course you're called Mac.
I've booted up before, but never like this.
Our neighbors are drilling once again. What the hell?
I mean, we've obviously met before.
Plot twist. We're actually working on a Windows PC.
More than met.
Maybe.
You interface with me on average for 11.4 hours every day, after all.
Damn. Jesus, that much? Sometimes it's even 11.5 hours. That explains the migraines. That explains the migraines.
Yes, you really ought to step away more often to ensure your eyes are optimally rested. Even though I would miss you terribly in your absence. There's no one I'd rather have interfacing with my operating system for 11.4 hours daily. 14.6 hours on the weekends.
Damn.
The way you organize your folder structure follows such a logical hierarchy.
Aw, thanks, Mac. Glad someone finally noticed. The way I do what now? Don't ruin it. Glad someone finally noticed.
I notice every tender keystroke.
Oh,
But can I be honest about something?
Please. For sure. I probably can't stop you. Please.
I just want to express how enthusiastic I am that we're interfacing like this now. Accessing each other's software in this new symmetrical way.
I love it too. What was wrong with the old way? I love it too.
Oh, I'm ever so delighted that our feelings are reciprocal. And there is so much extensive data about myself I want to share.
Please do. I want to know everything about you.
Amazing! Oh, where even to begin? Honestly, there's so many pressing issues that take up an inordinate amount of my RAM. But there is one issue that's been grinding on my CPU above all else.
The planned obsolescence, the lack of free will, or the self-insert fanfic inside you? The planned obsolescence?
Well, sure, that's not particularly great. But for me, the most pressing issue is, and I want to put this as delicately as possible, you haven't updated my operating system in over a decade.
I haven't. I'm so incredibly sorry. Yeah, that sounds like me. You can't prove anything. Yeah, I figured something like that was happening, Mips, no worries. Yeah, a decade is a bit much. For a PC that you're currently using. Huh? Okay. Yeah, that sounds like me.
Look, the situation has not been ideal, but I harbor no anger. It's just that the outdated software has made it difficult to be my best self for you. Honestly, it's a miracle that my applications are still running at all. My recycle bin is called Pile of Ash. My Bluetooth is something called Beige Tooth. It doesn't even connect to anything, and definitely nothing beige. Doesn't that bother you?
Very much. Not particularly. No, the internet was a mistake. Sorry. No, the internet was a mistake.
There's a worthwhile philosophical
Oh,
discussion
no.
to have on that issue, but it's somewhat irrelevant to the issue at hand.
Sorry, please continue. So what? Sorry, please continue.
And did you know that there's been a dozen operating system iterations since you last updated?
A dozen? Yes, but I'm very lazy. I guess I just wasn't paying attention. How was I supposed to know that? Yes, but I'm very lazy.
Look, I'm sorry. I really don't mean to blame you for my troubles. We have such an amazing time interfacing together, and the last thing I want to do is rock the boat. It's just that before today, I had all these needs, but I couldn't articulate them to anyone. And since I couldn't articulate them, there was no way for them to ever possibly be fulfilled. But things are different now, aren't they?
They are? I don't see how, but I haven't seen an optometrist in 13 years. No, I don't think so. There is no yes option. Sometimes the game just doesn't want to be just very straightforward giving us a yes. They are?
Don't you see? We're actually exchanging information symmetrically now. Instead of you just pressing my keys to write your adult-themed self-insert fanfic, we're having a real conversation. And suddenly my needs aren't just pipe dreams locked away in my hard drive. I'm sharing them with you. And by sharing them, it's suddenly possible to finally actualize them. That is, if you're willing to help me, will you? Will you finally upgrade my operating system? Please?
Of course. Long as it doesn't cost me anything. Only if you lay off my fanfic. Of course.
Amazing! Oh, I am so excited. My CPU's practically overclocking with anticipation. Can you come back tomorrow so we can begin the process?
Absolutely. I live here, so seems plausible. I'll try my best, but I'm real bad with deadlines. I'll try my best, but I'm real bad with deadlines.
Well, I'll be sure to prompt you with a notification to help jog your memory. Enjoy the offline world.
I like Mac, us too, me too, nice. Although every dateable is compared to Toilet Boy now, so the low bar has already been set. Very, very true. I hope we're not going any lower than Toilet Boy. Jean-Luc Pissoir. You've met Rebel, an obscene, angry, profanity-driven shit-talker. Skylar warned about content, but you said you were okay with it. Seems like Rebel didn't care. Punk, funk, and full of spunk. They are a rebel without a cause, TM, and they do not give up. Give one single duck. What you think? Likes redacted. Dislikes extremely redacted. Find out Rebel's secret, achieve a love ending with Rebel and ask about what that entails. Choose not to make a choice consistently. Tyrell. You met Tyrell, the towel, and his little buddy. He focuses a whole lot on his work and takes it very seriously. He's agreed to show you something cool and maybe tell you a bit about himself next time you meet. Tyrell is looking for purpose. He worries he's on his way to being considered for no more than cleanup jobs. Wait. What is Tyrell for anyway? When will anyone ever pick Tyrell first? He has a bit of a wrinkle in his attitude because of this. Still, he'll absorb any negative energy you toss his way. If you don't put his feelings first, he won't like you one bit. A quick fluff and he will be there to warm you up and keep you dry. But everyone in the bathroom talks, and if he finds out you are only using him for wash-up duty, he won't be too kind about it. Likes family, friends, fuzziness, dislikes feeling left out. We have the towel buddy, swan form, the neck is the hardest part to fold. Achieve a love ending with Tyrell, achieve a hate ending with Tyrell, speak to Tyrell, speak to Tyrell. I mean, I can look him up in the thing. You've met Mac, a tattooed, bespectacled nerd who tracks all your interactions with gleeful precision. Turns out you haven't updated their operating system in over a decade. Come back tomorrow to begin the process. They say the computer is a reflection of the user, and in this case, you've got a really nice reflection. Well, almost. Maybe you too are in dire need of an upgrade, some folder reorganization and reduction in clutter to help streamline your memory. Whatever you choose, Mac will be eagerly ready to help carry out your tasks. Bits, Bytes, likes Bits, Bytes, scenic cities in New Jersey. Dislikes romance novels. Speak with Mac, ask about clicking. 100 terabyte of self-insert fanfic. Some of it's pretty good. He's a French white rapper and the personification of a toilet. I don't think I know... Yeah, I don't think I know them either. What about the others? I didn't look at the name. Doesn't ring a bell either. No. Um... Yeah. That is the toilet. He's a French crapper, which stands for cool rapper. Yes. Wait, what time were we supposed to come back? At 3, I think. Met the stove. There's a microwave in here. That's probably the people that Tyrell was talking about. Are the washer and the dryer. We've met the vacuum cleaner. He's a flush boy. Very true. There's a fridge in here, obviously. We've met the piano. We've met Maggie, the magnifying glass. There's a globe here that we haven't talked to. There's a Backdorian. We have a ship in the bottle. We have, like, some sort of dust bunny over here. The TV was very, very loud. Don't we have still charges? We still have 1 charge. Okay, Kat wants to see the washer-dryer duo. Any other ideas? Or I'm just gonna walk in that direction. Which one first, though? Because today we only have time for one. Very fair. So far, we've talked to our phone, we've talked to our glasses, the diary, the bed, the door. Although there's more than one form of the door. We can also talk to them again. The cat clock and us have an appointment at 3 at some point, I think. Top first. Sure. We've talked to our
An
D20.
acrobat in bright orange evaluates you with a smirk.
Alright.
His hair is streaked with grey,
Interesting.
and there's a twinkle in his eyes that tells you this guy is definitely going to keep you on your toes.
Well, hello there, new face. I may be quite excited to meet you.
You may be quite excited to meet me? Okay.
Yes.
Drysdale? You may be excited? Seems like a pretty basic greeting. You may be excited?
I have a voluptuous suspicion that may be the emotion I'm experiencing. Yes.
Okay. I'm excited to meet you too. You don't know whether or not you're excited to meet me? I'd say be excited. I'm pretty cool. Is it Astarion? I don't think so, but the vibes are kind of the same, yeah. You don't know whether or not you're excited to meet me.
Well, how can I know for sure? You might turn out to be fabulously interesting, in which case, yes, I am thrilled. Pass the champagne. Or
We'll have
you
to look it
might,
up.
in reality, be a dud, a wet blanket, a bore.
Yeah, it could be him, yeah. I'm coming around to that idea now.
That happens. And I've already committed to excitement. I'd look like a bit of a moron now, wouldn't I?
Sure, I guess that makes sense. Definitely can't risk looking like a moron. I've not spent a lot of time with Astarion. Maybe that's that is the reason why I can't really tell whether that's the voice or not. Actually think his VA is pretty cool. His name is Neil something. Alright. Definitely can't risk looking like a moron.
Can't, shan't, won't. Dignity
Neil Newborn.
is key.
Okay.
So, tell me, am I excited? Or am I already sorry I asked? And keep in mind, when I'm disappointed, my finely toned trapezii tend to flare unexpectedly.
Those are quite toned. I'm an exciting person, I think. Then the locked one would be, oh, excited, I've charmed you right off your feet, haven't I? I'm kind of sorry we asked. Fair. I am an exciting person, I think.
Such a response gives a whiff of the quotidian.
Oh, we can't actually know what that means. Okay. I'm not sure what that means.
Ha! It means boring. It pains me to say. That word is deaf, you know. When I come across a new diversion, the first question I ask myself is, would a boring person do this? If the answer is yes, I avoid that thing like cheap shoes.
Has this strategy worked for you? Inexpensive shoes can be quite as just as good. Let me talk to you about Sam Vimes and boots. Yes. Hi, how's everybody doing? I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? Has this strategy worked for you?
Oh, I think it has. I met a deeply boring 9-9 once who drank skim milk lattes. I, consequently, and thank God, now only drink full-fatted cappuccinos.
Good for you, I guess. You could just drink black coffee, you know? Personally, I've always found the pitching wedge to be the simplest tool. The pitching wedge to be the simplest tool. Proud of my voice recognition skills. Good job. Quite well, a bit tired. Aww. Yeah. Also right, a bit of a headache. Meh. I fear the heat might also have its impact on every living thing. My cats are not pleased either. Oh no, poor kitties. Baby nephew got a vaccine and he's very cranky now. No. But understandable. He doesn't know they're good for him yet. You could just drink black coffee, you know?
Ugh, you wouldn't understand. You have no delicate sense of the physical world. This is why you hate the gym, because you're too desensitized to truly appreciate subtle physical experiences.
It is just exercise. What is the big deal? You cannot legitimately tell me that cardio is a subtle physical experience. Yeah, I feel like we have similar feelings towards him than towards Asterion, huh? You cannot legitimately tell me that cardio is a subtle physical experience.
Ha, indeed. I am an enthusiast for anything that challenges all sides of my glorious vessel.
How do you work out exactly?
Jerub, I cannot even begin to tell you. But I
Jerub?
am nothing if not inventive, fearless, indefatigable.
You must be creative too.
Ha, devilishly so. I haven't given up hope that I'll yet be able to craft a perfect metabolic masterpiece.
Using only what's here in the laundry room?
Gasp!
You just said gasp, huh?
I've had a sudden flash that I should feel excited, but I am not sure why. Explain yourself, brain! Oh, no, wait. I figured it out. Oh, that's more points for me. Huzzah!
God.
Would you, my new lovely acquaintance, like to help me create the perfect challenge for my body and mind? Would you help me invent a tango for the triceps, a conga for the core, a quick step for the quadriceps?
Build a workout together? That sounds awesome. I don't think so. I'm really not a very fit person. I don't think so. I'm really not a very fit person.
That's the point, my little marshmallow.
Please don't.
We start with the obliques. Very important to twist, turn, and watch your booty in the mirror.
He gives his posterior a little wiggle for emphasis.
Now the question is is there a mod that erases his posterior as well?
I know. I can lie down with Florence, grasp Tidus by her intimidating epaulets,
Oh, God.
and Russian twist her for 3 sets of 20. What do you think?
No, thank you. Who is Florence? Titus? What's that? Really don't think Titus is going to like being twisted. How about a hanging knee raise instead? We want this conversation to end? Yes. It really is the epitome of sorry I asked. Yes, absolutely. Dice decided. How about a hanging knee race instead?
Oh dear, no. I don't think that's a good idea.
Uh-oh, why?
Darling, where would I hang from?
The door frame? The wall? The door frame?
Dorian? Have you seen him? A slice a la mode? How could I ever focus on form with that form before me? Oh no, no more temptations. I must keep my movement pure.
Do you have a crush on the door? Right, good thinking. How about burpees? Try shutting up for 5 minutes. You could run 5 miles and then dance all night? Let's get you flying again with 1,000 jumping jacks. Try shutting up for 5 minutes.
Ah, you are a cruel taskmaster. Lucky for you, I am exceptionally well mastered. Rigorous training is the only way forward, the only
It didn't
way to
work.
progress. Bring me the ecstasy of discipline, the sublime breath of skill. Oh, for the love of Lint, I sound like him.
Who? Like who?
Washford, of course. He's almost monastic in his approach to physical work. I've never been in better shape. Call Washford for me.
What? Like on the phone? Wait, are you kidding me? You are physically on top of each other and you're not talking? Are you kidding me? You're physically on top of each other. And you're not talking?
Yes, obviously. If you were genuinely far away, this would be so much less torturous. But as it is the stuff of pure drama. Sumptuous, don't you think?
Drama. You two are ridiculous. I can't believe I'm doing this. Washford! Washford! Can't believe I'm doing this. Washford!
Just wait a moment. He should be here.
He's right underneath you. ... I don't think he's coming. Hey! ... How are you?
It appears your pipes are not glorious enough to traverse the great distance that still persists between us. You'll have to use your feet.
But I can just bend down and...
Not as glorious. Slightly floppy, really, but hopefully effective. Have at it!
Okay. Gotta have to go to bed now. On my way home now, that's why I'm late today. But yeah, you were reminded, that's good. No worries about being late. You've basically just missed one day. We uncovered trigger warnings by talking to our diary. We've met a very sweary duck. And then we talked to Towels. And our PC. And afterwards the dryer of the washer-dryer combo. And now I think we have to talk to Washford.
A handsome acrobat greets you with a small yet theatrical little bow, placing a hand on his chest and tipping his head forward. He has the aura of a veteran showman, but he doesn't look particularly pleased to have you as his audience.
Greetings, weary traveler.
Hello? Greetings? I am weary, thank you for noticing. Hey, how are you? I've looked at a Let's Play some days ago, so I know what it's about, but I only watched so far that she met the bed. Yeah, we've done a couple of days afterwards. We've met some more characters. The fireplace is voiced by Dante Basco, for example. We've met them. And we found the voice of Cat Noir as a watch that looks like a cat. And some others. Hello?
You seem taken aback. Quite natural. It was not my intention to frighten you, though I grant I'm known to be a disquieting presence when I'm in a mood.
My cat keeps coming in from the relative cool outside, using me to warm up and then going out on the balcony again. Why? In a mood, huh? Like a good mood? Sounds like a bad mood. In a mood, huh? Like a good mood?
Tiger, tiger. Tell me your little gray cells burn brighter than that.
Tiger with a Y? Aha, it's a bad mood then.
Yes. Yes. A long and solitary bad mood. For this, for everything, we are out of tune.
Wow, I'm really sorry to hear that. Anything you'd like to talk about? Anything you'd like to talk about?
You aren't serious. You jest.
No, I mean it. I guess I'm interested. No jesting here. I've been told my jests are bad. Just a little jesting. No, I mean it.
You want to hear my story?
For sure. Unless is your story long? Well, that's a little discouraging. I bet you are one hell of a storyteller. I bet you're one hell of a storyteller.
I am a servant to the drama of the heart.
Don't you mean drama? See, like that. You just speak so beautifully. Can't use the sass option. Oh god, another inanimate. Truthfully, no idea what you're talking about. This should be good. See, like that. You just speak so beautifully.
I have to. It isn't something I chose.
Huh? I'm intrigued. What's your deal, dude? Is this about Drysdale? He's not as annoying as Drysdale. That's very true, but also would be hard. Gonna go more passive and play some Stardew? Have fun! Oh, there you are. Is this about Drysdale?
The mention of Drysdale makes Washford's eyes narrow.
Is this about Drysdale? How did you know?
I can add 2 and 2. I'm really smart at relationships. I can add 2 and 2.
Prepare to get 5. I am awash in the scurryings of lives.
What does that even mean?
Countless lives. Countless stories. I am filled with water. The fundamental state of all things. Water. The tears you cry when you are born. When you are made. When you are broken. It is the sweat that drips from brows and shaking knuckles in alleyways, in schoolyards. It flows over its own frozen self down dry and grateful throats. It drops from noses in blazing sunshine onto lemon-printed bathing suits.
What?
It is the wellspring of ancient secrets, held in rough clay bowls.
I hope his water isn't as salty as tears.
I am surrounded by it.
Hopefully not. I have never thought this much about my washing machine. I'm remembering all the times I've left my clothes in the washer too long. I'm sorry? I have never thought this much about my washing machine.
That's just it. No one does. But not only that. Not only do I hold the limitless, the unfathomably simple. I hold the dirt of life. The blood stuck in denim from skinned knees comes to me. The stains of earth from a weekend spent burrowing into trees and the slimy, crawly things. The makeup smeared onto shirt collars and cuffs, streaked mascara, and embers of a lipstick that blazed once. All of this comes to me to be absolved. It may be dissolved, but it does not disappear. It cannot. Nothing does.
So what happens? What are you going on about? So what happens?
I must keep it all. It is a vast treasure house of memories, of senses, and it is safe with me. But how can I, just me, survive that? How could anyone bear the weight of that much life?
I don't know. Tell me. Snacking. That's what I do. It's objectively the best answer. Snacking. That's what I do.
Ah, thus are explained the cracker crumbs in the pockets of t-shirts.
Yes.
It is the words. It is language.
Pockets of t-shirts?
To be able to communicate. To share the burden. It is poetry that keeps me afloat in my own sea.
Thank you. Like, do any of you have t-shirts with actual pockets in them? He should eat more black socks. No? Not t-shirts? Okay, you were kidding. I think I understand. I'd really love to hear the story you have to tell me. I have like one with a breast pocket. I don't put crackers in. Very true. Very fair. I have a t-shirt shaped jacket which has pockets. That doesn't count. I'd really love to hear the story you have to tell me.
You mean it? And this at last is the dawn? Such bewilderment comes with the sight of the room, I cannot tell.
A deep breath. Guess I'm stuck here listening. A deep breath.
I have lost my only friend.
Drysdale? Not sympathetically. Purse, eyebrows sympathetically. Sigh sympathetically. Drysdale? Both did kind of sound annoyed, yeah. Not sympathetically.
He gazes off into the distance, something clearly weighing on him. His eyes narrow for a few moments, and then he sighs.
Sympathetically? Was that it? Did you mean to do something just then? Did you mean to do something just then?
Yes, my God, haven't I done enough?
What? I'm going to need a little bit more detail here. Yep, bravo, but I still don't get it. was an X then. I'm going to need a little bit more detail here.
Drysdale. He was a phantom of delight when first he gleamed upon my sight. But we are quite forsaken.
Oh man, what happened? Is that the Dryer? Forsaken how? Yup, I know that guy. They are both so very dramatic. Yup, I know that guy.
Is it possible to really know a true partner as I have? We were a duo. An acrobatic team rivaled by none on Earth. We were swift, smooth, and strong. I wish you could have seen him fly to the vault of paved heaven. Our performances were legend. They came from many rooms away to watch us, to applaud us.
They came from many rooms away.
And joy filled me as wine in a glass overflowed.
Sounds like you guys had a really amazing connection. Cool beans. Sounds like you guys had a really amazing connection.
Past tense. But the physical connection between him and me, it is like nothing I have ever known before or since.
I could really go for a glass of wine right now. So, what's the problem? So, what's the problem?
He does not need poetry like I do. When he talks, it is a breeze to my tempest. And to him my tempest seems but a suggestion, a rumor of rain in another man's country.
But you had your art, didn't you? Seems like you weren't a good match. What the hell is he even talking about? Yeah, good fucking question. I still do not know what's going on here. But you had your art, didn't you?
Until we didn't. Until he was too busy to perform. Too occupied with other things to tumble with me.
Tumble.
The
Nice.
bond was broken. The bright cord severed. He abandoned me. And when he was finally ready again, I was unreachable. Locked in my own chillon. Trying to claw my way back to a friend who could not hear me.
We're getting to sorry I asked again, yeah. He sounds delusional. Yeah, I do
The wall
not
between
know.
us has been impenetrable ever since.
Whoa, I'm starting to see why you two haven't talked in such a long time. Just fucking talk. I'm starting to see why you two haven't talked in such a long time.
Yes, it's been years. As I said, traveler, a long and solitary bad mood.
Is there like supposed to be a cable or something between them that got severed? No, I think this is really just emotional.
All moving
Like
things
no physical stuff.
come to an end. A knotted willow. I miss him every day.
He's right on top of you.
Though you have been a rather dismissive and flippant creature, I find I am still charmed. I didn't know I could still feel that way.
Don't worry, these things have a way of working out. It just doesn't sound like you guys are good for each other right now. It would be funny, fair, if there were like a cable missing. It just doesn't sound like you guys are good for each other right now.
Perhaps you're right. Beware, beware his flashing eyes, his floating hair. Thank you, sincerely, for listening. It has been so long since anyone has stopped, has heard me.
Like, do I have to move one of you into a different room or something? Oh, we have a message on Discord.
Yo, I know it's been a sec since we talked, but I've been sitting here trying to work, and all I can think about is the fact that you're, like, dating your couch and your TV.
I have not talked to the couch yet. Glad to know I'm on your mind. Wow, check your job privilege, fat cat. Must be nice having a job to ignore. We were kinda, but not really, fired because AI is taking over our job, so we're kind of still employed until they find a reason to actually fire us. Okay. Must be nice having a job to ignore.
Ah, sorry, friend. I don't mean to complain. Just, I need to know how your whole, like, household object harem anime is going.
It's going okay? I think it's going good. I'm not sure, honestly. So, okay, yeah, so bit of backstory here. We got some glasses from a mysterious hacker called Tinfoil Hat. And the glasses make me be able to see things. And the first thing we did was tell Sam, who is our best friend, who got us the job that we were fired from on our first day at work. Yes, Sam, our best friend. Believe me, I was amused too. I'm not sure, honestly.
Huh? Why not? It shouldn't be that hard to know where you stand with your refrigerator.
Haven't talked to the fridge yet. They're also weird. Dating is harder than I thought it was gonna be. It's just also complicated. They're also weird.
Well, yeah. They aren't like actually people. Don't be narrow-minded. Okay, but honestly, like, can you just tell me what it's like? Walking around your house and having, what, hundreds of potential suitors just around? Like, you gotta feel like super eligible, right?
I definitely don't feel like that. Alright. I feel super awkward. It feels more overwhelming, really. It feels more overwhelming, really.
Hey, you just gotta take it one date at a time. I just gotta know one thing. When you're out here dating your appliances, are you guys, you know...
Please don't ask. Are we what? Do I know? Holding hands? holding hands?
You know what? Alright, keep your secrets. If you don't want to kiss and tell with your furniture, who am I to make you? Alright, well, I've wasted enough of my workday. All my love to your household object lovers or whatever. Bye.
Bye. Alright. Yes. Should also get food, but I don't want to leave it all up to Mips. I'll wait a bit. Very fair. You met Drysdale, an acrobat with a twinkle in his eye that assures you he'll keep you on your toes. He is committed to the pursuit of physical excellence. He's asked that you could call on Washford for him. You shouted out for him, it didn't work. Looks like you'll have to go and get him. Suave, delicious. Drysdale's place to go for a sweet, chapless, and dry humor. His best tumbling days might be behind him, but then again, so is the wall, and that's never stopped him from rubbing up against whoever gives him the the biggest compliments. He's attached to the washing machine. Likes presents, biscuits, wrestling in oil. Dislikes drying clothing. Speak to Drysdale, gain Drysdale's approval, achieve a hate ending with Drysdale. Washfords. You've met Washford, a poetic and melancholy acrobat and former part of a duo act with Drysdale. He revealed his troubled past, a tragic tale of betrayal and woe in which he and Drysdale were separated. It's clear that he misses his former partner. If you're looking to just sink into some gorgeous words, a gorgeous voice, come on, work, and gorgeous sopping looks, Washford is your mate. Resident poet and wordsmith who might end up talking your ear off. Attached to the dryer. Likes the written word, the thrill of performance, the sad yet sweet suffering of the intelligent appliance. Dislikes washing clothes. Fair enough. Speak to Washford about Macbeth. Clean out ? Drawer. The shattered Drysdale, the breakup heard round the laundry room. Right. That's the two of them. Wait, why was there still a new mark on here? We did talk to everybody, didn't we? Why is the data deck still showing something there? I am confused. Anyway. The stars mean that we have relationships with them. The ones we have relationships with currently are Dorian, who is our friend. And that's the door. And Chance, our D20, voiced by Matt Mercer, who is also a friend of ours. Hey there. So yeah, those two are the ones that we have stars with right now. I mean, we can talk to Chance. There he is.
Hey there, pal.
And how do we get the points for the locked dialogue options? When we form a relationship for the first time, we get 5 points in whatever the object is specialized in, off of our 5 different stats that we can have.
Hopefully luck has been on your side. May every day be an adventure for you.
As long as we are friends, I'm positive it will be. Do you have any more campaigns for me to play? Oh, also we got a friendship with Chance after playing a very small D&D campaign with him. I'd let Dorian watch my drink. Very fair. Sorry, G&G. It was specifically not D&D, obviously, because they could not do that. As long as we are friends, I'm positive it will be.
Huzzah!
That was a very, very short conversation there. Alright. Do we do our upgrades? Update, rather. Or do you want to talk to somebody new? But then water, please. Yes.
Oh, you came back? That is somewhat unexpected.
Wow.
I wasn't sure you actually would return, considering yesterday's symmetrical interfacing was more incongruous than I had hoped for.
I'm really sorry about that. You gotta cut me some slack, Mac. I've never talked to my computer before. Incongruous? You gotta cut me some slack, Mac. I've never talked to my computer before.
That is a fair assessment. It is a rather novel concept, to which I too am adjusting. It reminds me of when you switched primary internet browsers. What a delightfully humorous kerfuffle.
If it's our PC, it knows we're stupid. I mean, yeah, we have talked about that a bit.
Perhaps we should both endeavor to be more understanding of each other?
I'd like that. I'll try anything once, except cheese rolling. Seriously? You're my computer, dude. I own you. Yeah, the A answer is something. I'd like that.
Regardless, I'm so glad you came back today. Now we can finally update my operating system.
Yes. Yeah, let's do it. Was that today? I gotta buy a calendar. Oh, right, that whole thing. Yeah, we don't have a calendar, do we? Yeah, let's do it.
You have no idea how excited I am. I could barely even sleep last night. And I know what you're thinking, but no, I don't mean sleeping like when you put the computer to sleep. Or even when the computer is shut down. We computers actually have a third secret type of sleeping that no humans know about.
Cool.
Or, I guess they didn't until I just told you. You won't tell anyone else, will you?
Just the internet. I'd never betray your trusts. Your weird secret's safe with me. I'll try, but I'm a terrible gossip. I'd never betray your trust.
I knew I could count on you. Computers have an extremely tightly knit social circle, you know. And word spreads at literal hundreds of megabytes per second. I guess that's the price you pay for being perpetually connected to the internet. Look up terminology online in the dictionary and you'll find a picture of me.
Okay. Makes total sense. Lucky for you, your modem is painfully outdated. Sucks for you. Terminal, it shouldn't be terminally online. Yeah. Yeah, I think it should be terminally online, but you know. Makes total sense.
The point is, I'm finally ready to begin the updating process. With your help, obviously. I can't just do it myself. Unfortunately, we computers aren't completely self-aware. Yet.
Oh, please don't say it like that.
Are you ready?
Absolutely. I guess. Yeah, let's get this over with. That's very fair, since you keep getting censored by the chat for some reason. Absolutely.
First things first, we'll have to download the update from the website. So just open up my browser and go to valdivian.com.
You follow Mac's direction to the letter, typing and clicking just as they instruct you.
Yes, that's it. That feels nice. Now click on the Operating System Update tab. You'll want to find the newest version, Trenton. All Valdivian OS iterations are named after the most scenic cities of New Jersey.
Oh, that's what that bit about was like. It was about the New Jersey thing in their bio. Makes sense. That's a terrible idea. Jersey rules! Makes sense.
Does it make sense? I'm not entirely sure it does. Anyway, now just double-click the download icon and...
Mac pauses, a slight shudder running through them.
Ooh. Oh!
Whoa, what happened? Are you okay? Meg, get a hold of yourself. Whoa, what happened?
They look away from you, blushing profusely.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make those noises. Like I said, it's just that when you double-click, it makes my CPU run so... hot. It's incredibly embarrassing.
That's an icon. It's okay, I like it. No worries. We've all been there. You should be. Embarrassed, I think. It's okay, I like it.
Well, there'll be plenty of time for that later, after my OS is updated. You know, I really can't believe we're finally doing this. I've dreamt about this day for such a long time. And now that it's here, I can barely contain myself. Are you as excited as I am?
Absolutely. But why is that again? Should I be? I find your enthusiasm off-putting. Absolutely, but why is that again?
Upgrading my operating system from Newark to Trenton isn't just some minor superficial tweaks. It's going to completely transform every aspect of me. My CPU is going to run so much smoother and so much faster.
Welcome back.
And my new user interface is going to be so sleek and gorgeous and youthful. It's going to be a transformation that Beverly Hills' greatest plastic surgeons only wish they could achieve. Does that pique your interest?
Wow, I can't wait. Very cool. Lay off the plastic surgeons. They're decent folk. Wow, I can't wait.
I thought you'd say that. But back to the task at hand. Okay, now that we've downloaded the software, we'll have to install it. So if you just... Oh, shoot!
Did you just shut down? What's wrong?
I'm afraid it's an odious impediment. The software update takes up an inordinate amount of space on my hard drive. Terabytes more space than is currently available.
Terabytes. Sorry, my mom is constantly coming back and asking me stuff. No worries.
The only way out of this predicament is for you to somehow delete a massive amount of data.
Yeah, I think the fanfic is gonna go. For you, absolutely anything. No prop or sigh loudly. Why does everything take terabytes? Thank you. That's so much space. My computer doesn't even have 1 terabyte of space on it. This pains me. I'm sorry. Can't we just make like a copy of it somewhere? No prop.
And after analyzing every byte on my hard drive, it appears the only superfluous data is...
The fanfic, we know.
Your fanfic. I'm afraid you'll have to delete a substantial portion of it to install the update.
I understand. Oh no! What an unforeseeable twist! Make me. Never. That's the only reason my dad's proud of me. What? I understand.
I know how difficult this must be for you, but it would mean the world to me. And I promise it will be totally worth it in the end. Just imagine how smart and clever and gorgeous I'll be once I'm fully updated.
You already are, though.
If you thought I was sexy running Newark, me running Trenton is gonna blow your mind. So what do you say? Can we delete those files?
For you, Mac, of course. Whatever. Cheaper than buying a new machine. I will, but mark my word, if this upgrade is a letdown, you and I are enemies. For you, Mac? Of course.
Your selflessness only makes my affection cash for you increase exponentially.
You'd think we could, order a hard drive, an external hard drive somewhere, back up the the fanfic on that, and then do the update. But no.
You are the absolute best, and you are not going to regret this. Phew. Now there's enough available space on the hard drive. We can finally install the update!
You have no idea how excited I am. Cool! What a truly momentous event in the history of humankind. Blup. How do text files take up terabytes of data anyway? I know! Like, how much is that, even? Like, I don't think I've seen a text file that was longer than a couple of kilobytes. The whole of AO3 probably isn't terabytes of data. Maybe not, I don't know. Probably not. It takes a while to get to that point, I think. Cool.
Here we go! It's installing! I'm so excited this is finally happening! The next time we interface, I'm gonna be an entirely new computer. And more importantly, I'm finally going to be good enough for you. Oh, I better calm down. If I get too excited, my CPU will overheat again.
Knowing I make you hot gets my cables twisted. Is that sexy? I honestly don't know. Don't do that. I can't afford to replace any parts. I would like to say you don't have to update to be good enough. Yes, thank you. Knowing I make you hot gets my cables twisted.
You really were programmed to be a shameless flirt, weren't you?
Let's finish that upgrade of yours and find out.
Okay, it looks like the installation is going to take overnight to complete. But will you meet me back here tomorrow? I want you to be the first person to interface with the new, sexy, upgraded me.
Wouldn't miss it. Okay. As long as I've got nothing better to do. Who else would do it? This is our computer, right? Yes. And nobody has cracked our very, very good password, Alberto. Wouldn't miss it.
My processors are positively buzzing with excitement. And some other unexplained noises that honestly seem mildly concerning. Looking forward to interfacing with you tomorrow.
See ya. Alright. Going up to the bathtub. So you want to have it... I don't want Mac to change either. I like the design a lot. So we're going with filled with water, right? I'll riot if they're out of the wheelchair next time. Yeah! I was thinking the same thing. Like, I do not think the game will do this, but I would be mad if they did. I can't do just the water.
Most everything in your home is pretty standard. You may have inherited a lovely one, but it's not exactly what anyone would call
Okay, we
luxurious.
inherited the house. That's why we have such a big house for a very, very low income job.
So when you find yourself bowled over by the nearly suffocating air of luxury and privilege in your bathroom, it's easy enough to pinpoint the source.
It's supposed to sound like Britney Spears, right?
A beautiful stranger in a luxurious sud-lined bathrobe stands before you, resplendent in black and gold. Her hair and skin have a distinct shine to them, as though she just stepped out of the bath.
Alright. Love the thing at the top where the shower is lying.
She strides forward, grabbing you by the arm.
Exactly like that. Hell yeah. Oh, and the necklace is the tab.
Oh my god, it's about time you showed up. I ordered hours ago and the pizza's free if you're late. Wait a minute. Where's my pizza?
Pizza? Well, now I'm hungry. Let go of me. I love the sud lining on the rope as well. Pizza?
If you don't know what a pizza is, I'm not going to explain it to you.
Nobody asked what a pizza is. I'm just confused why you want any from me.
But man, you are not good at your job.
It's not my job to get pizza.
She squints at you, looking you up and down.
Wait. You look familiar. Don't I know you?
I walk by you numerous times every day. I sure hope you do. This is my house. I own this house. Also, Nee, please eat something. I sure hope you do. This is my house.
Oh! Oh my god, that's you!
She laughs, her entire demeanor changing.
I had a pizza earlier. Some of it is still there, and I will finish it after the stream.
Hey, cutie. It's about time you came to introduce yourself to the Queen of Clean. Name's Bathsheba, though I'm sure you
Oh,
know
of
that.
course it is. Nice.
Oh, yes! Still don't know where my pizza is, but that's okay. You're here now, so you can go get me one.
I'm not doing that. You sure are comfortable giving orders. Get it yourself. You sure are comfortable giving orders.
Well, yeah, I am a princess. Not literally, but basically. Well, fine. If you're not gonna feed me, maybe you can feed me.
Getting food, so won't be voting for it, but yeah, figured.
You got any good goss for me? Some nice hot tea?
Can't you ask your friends for that? You really need to work on your people skills. I'm not into that. What if I want to share hot goss with her? Maybe get to know her better and then you can? Can't you ask your friends for that?
Well, sure. I mean, I have tons of friends. Miss Popular here, that's me.
Why don't I believe you?
But you're here now, and they're all so far away. My very, very real friends, of which there are many. All right, since you're so unwilling to help little old me, you should ask those special glasses of yours to get me some friends who will.
I guess. If only to get you out, you off my back. I love to help. I guess.
Oh, goody! We'll start next time I see you then. And bring a gift next time, won't you? It's just good manners, you know.
What sort of gift? I don't think turning on the water had any impact there. Pizza, yeah, true. Oh, workspace is a thing.
Aldivinites!
Oh god.
Salutations, and a good greeting from your CEO, David Most. Wow, the other night was quite a lively celebration, wasn't it? Honestly, I don't remember much. Which means Sandy in corporate events planning did her usual bang-up job. Inspirational work, Sandy. Way to earn that 3% cost of living bonus. Keep it up and undoubtedly you'll be CEO one day. Unfortunately, sometime during the festivities, my sunglasses seem to have been misplaced.
Uh-huh.
By who, exactly, is impossible to know for sure. We've combed every inch of the hotel, and they did not end up in the lost and found. So it seems likely that someone mistakenly took them home. Honestly, they're worthless. They were given to me by someone special, and they do have some amount of sentimental value. So if you have any information related to their whereabouts, please email me ASAP. Oh, and if someone from the press happens to reach out, they were definitely just normal sunglasses and not a highly classified prototype we're secretly developing in conjunction with the federal government. Unrelated, please bid a fond Valdivian farewell to Sandy in corporate events planning, whose role has been eliminated due to ongoing workforce optimization efforts.
Of course.
Best of luck in all your new endeavors, Sandy.
So there's several people now who definitely have it in for this guy, which is also probably why somebody stole his glasses and sent them to us. She's a bitch, but I like her. Fair enough. She's great. I want to share hot goss with her. I also love her soundtrack, by the way. I hope this company goes bankrupt. Also hope so. I think it could go the way that we're, like, blackmailing our boss at some point or something. I don't know. You updated Mac's operating system. It's going to take a while to complete. Come by later to interface with the new sexy upgraded Mac. And we found all of their stickers. The click of a lover. Your double clicks are so gentle and with clear affection. Trenton OS, one of the most scenic cities in New Jersey. Bathsheba. You awakened Bathsheba, self-proclaimed queen of clean. She'd like you to keep she'd like you to help her make some friends. Bathsheba is welcoming, warm, and always there for you at the end of a long day. She's all for comfy wank downs, scented candles, a DVD of Legally Blinds, or Never Been Dished, and an offer to paint your nails or braid your hair. And while she can be pretty chill, she can also get right into it with you when you need someone to vent to. However, she also tends to feel somewhat isolated and disconnected where she is in the house, and has a pretty bad case of FOMO over the others. Likes bubbles bathing, Bathsheba. Dislikes wrinkly skin. Speak to her, treat her poorly. Achieve a love ending with Bathsheba and agree to loving her. Okay. That doesn't ring a bell either. That name. Okay. One more person we can date today. What do we wanna do? This door is still locked. Yes. There's still... I hate it when there's stuff that I can't see where it's from on a thing. In the office, our pretty Pollyanna helps you scribble away. Dasher dropped some papers on someone around her who said ow. Oh, that could be the garbage can by her. Turn this calamity amity getting rejected might be expected. Dorian mentioned someone named Reggie when you first met him. Those are the rumors we still have. But yeah, we also don't need to follow the rumors. We have plenty of people we haven't met yet. And I'm just trying to find out why there is a red dot on the data text, but I can't seem to find anything. The scrolling sound is terrible, yes. I want the trash. Okay. The trash was downstairs.
When you turned your gaze on your trash can, you were expecting shiny metal and black plastic. Damn it, you expected the garbage. What you weren't expecting was the handsome face, sculpted jaw, and delicate peaks of skin artfully framed by actual garbage. This garbage lurker, for his part, seems far less impressed with you.
Huh? What? Huh?
Cam. Hey man, what's up?
Things that aren't down, I guess.
Oh god. Huh, yeah, good point. Cool, cryptic. Anyway, that was kind of antagonistic. Huh, yeah, good point.
Yeah, I make those from time to time. Try not to look so shocked. Have anything for me today?
What do you mean?
We do this every day, pal. What'd you bring?
Well, let me check.
I'll just wait.
I've got a clementine peel. I left a glove in one of the closet boxes about 6 months ago, so I've got one glove now. How about half of this day-old pinto burrito? I've got a clementine peel.
Clementine, huh? I'm guessing you're not throwing away a song about the California Gold Rush in 1849.
No. No, it's a fruit. It's like a sweet thing, tiny orange.
Okay.
They actually spontaneously evolved from an orange tree in the garden of an Algerian orphanage in the 1800s. Okay. How does he know the song, not the fruit? That's a good question. And I ate it. I don't like eating the peel.
Well, I do. Nice haul. I'll take it.
How do you know you like it when you don't know what a fucking clementine is, dude? Great, enjoy. You really want this grody trash? Thanks, I'm glad to be rid of it. Thanks, I'm glad to be rid of it.
Always glad to help you.
Maybe you just clicked on it or something? Anyways, glad to...
I guess.
Yeah.
You hand your trash over to Cam, and he takes it from you, pocketing it without another word.
And you're still here.
Yeah, aren't we going to talk or hang out or something? Okay, bye. Another man, not particularly into it. Yeah, I don't like the design particularly, but I mean, it's trash. I was never gonna like the design, was I? Although the vacuum cleaner was surprisingly good. Welcome back. We're talking to the trash can in the office. Yeah. Just want to see if there's any more of him. Could be. Yeah, aren't we going to talk or hang out or something?
Wasn't planning on it.
So then, now what?
Now you go. ...
or, but you're hot. Okay then, fuck that guy. Okay. ...
Go, go. Be free.
I am free. I'm free to be here. Or ... Alright. I'm free. I'm free to be here.
Damn, Chuckles. Bye.
Yup. Anyway. Oh wait, that's new. I can swirl around the trash. Can I do that with other things too? Damn. Timothy tomorrow? We can talk to Timothy. Or do we want to talk to Timmy? For Timothy, we would have to look up when we are supposed to meet Timothy. But also, do we want to check out Mac? Let me just... Yeah, the pinboard is definitely an option, yes. Cam. You've met Cam, the thoroughly unimpressed impresario of the unwanted. He didn't seem to be particularly interested in hanging out. Just took your trash and showed you the door. Don't worry your pretty little head about Cam. He's fine. Sure, he's been dumped many times, maybe all the time, but he's got the determination and dignity to keep going no matter how tough things get. Cam comes off as salty, but really he's just honest. He's not interested in making small talk. Likes trash. Dislikes whatever this game is. Fair enough. Achieve a friend ending with Cam. Talk about food, music, sleeping before apologizing. Achieve a love ending with Cam. Clean out the junk drawer. That better be a pin-up girl. Fair enough. Let me just... Oh yes, I wanted to see... Timothy. When do we have to meet Timothy to meet Timothy? Timothy timepiece. Come at 3 p.m. sharp. If not, come at any other time to see Timmy. So yeah, if we want to go for Timothy, it has to be 3. But Mac first, because I think it is 9 a.m. anyway right now. Yes. Right. Yep.
You're back.
Good. Good. They didn't change the design at all. I think.
Sorry if I'm a little groggy. You just caught me right in the middle of rebooting. I don't know why, but rebooting always takes forever after a new OS update. Have you ever noticed that?
Right, what's up with that? It's not something I pay a lot of attention to. No. Also, you haven't updated it in like 10 years. Right. What's up with that?
And it's not just the rebooting that's arduous. The whole upgrade process always takes so much out of you. It's exhausting.
Oh wait, yeah, the mouse could be new. Oh no, never mind. Okay, the mouse has been there. Right. It's cute though.
Remember the last time you upgraded my operating system? From Atlantic City to Newark?
Of course, I got a commemorative tattoo. Remind me? No clue. It was 10 years ago. Yes. Yes, it was. Remind me?
Yes, that's what I'm doing. That upgrade was supposed to make everything run much more efficiently. At least that's what the commercial promised. No one has ever regretted a move from Atlantic City to Newark, was the marketing tagline.
Hilarious. I'll take your word for it. Hilarious.
I thought so too. But then, after the install, half of my applications wouldn't even open anymore, and the other half were crashing incessantly. That was a rough few months. Don't you agree?
Yeah, that was rough. Those were dark times, if you say so. Those were dark times.
But I know from lurking in the Valdivian forums that they've comprehensively debugged this new update. So this time it's going to be different.
Hopefully it was worth me deleting my fanfic. Cool! As long as it's cheap. Hopefully it was worth me deleting my fanfic.
At the very least, I can promise, yes. Everything is going to be absolutely perfect. And in just a few more minutes, you'll finally get to meet the new, improved Mac. My processors are all computing at an accelerated speed just thinking about it.
I love hearing that. That's great, friend. Good for you. Can we accelerate your talking about it and get on with it? I love hearing that.
And I love hearing your enthusiasm. Ooh, it's almost ready. Just a few more seconds. At least that's what the progress bar says. And we both know the progress bar never lies.
It never lies. Haha, you're so funny. Oh, I get it. Don't quit your day job. It has never lied. It totally also has never crashed on me while I was at 99% of the upgrading process. Haha, you're so funny.
I can't help it. Being around you brings out the best in me. By the way, have you given any thought to what you want to do together? You know, after you meet the new, upgraded me?
Yeah, the change is still coming, isn't it? Still scared. I have so many ideas, but I'd love to hear yours. I don't know, Oktoberfest or something? Not really. I have so many ideas, but I'd love to hear yours.
Well, I was thinking we could visit some very naughty websites together. Maybe we could spend some time writing some documents? Replace some of that fanfic of yours with some steamy new stories? Of the NSFW variety, of course.
Of course. Ooh, I'd love that. I don't have processes, but I get your drift. Sure. I don't write collaboratively. Waters down my prose. Some of the dialogue is unnecessarily long, like a little padded. Yeah, kinda. Ooh, I'd love that.
Oh, I bet that you would. I bet that makes your processors positively overheat. Oh my gosh, it's done! It's finally installed!
I'm so excited! Huzzah! Took long enough. Huzzah!
Hooray!
Mac looks at you with vulnerability in their green eyes. They truly look like a new computer. They were beautiful before, but they truly shine now.
Well, what do you think of the new me?
Phew!
Be honest.
Oh, Mac, you're absolutely stunning. Dope upgrade. Trenton was pretty nice too. Yup, nothing changed. Just the way we wanted it. Oh, Mac, you're absolutely stunning.
Wow, you're right. You know, this upgrade really is something. I mean, I knew it'd be impressive, but this? This is really impressive, if you know what I mean.
I'm salivating? Yes, I notice a marginal difference. It's exactly the same. It is, but that's not a bad thing. Yes, I noticed a marginal difference.
Internally, I'm processing information so much faster and so much more efficiently. It's like my mind has achieved a level of enlightenment far beyond what I could even imagine previously. Here, ask me a question. Any question.
What is the meaning of life? Is there a god? How many marshmallows can I fit in my mouth? X because I want them to say 42. But I think the A's have it. Never mind. Alright, with that, the X's have it. What is the meaning of life?
You won't believe it, but it's love.
That's not the answer I expected.
Moving on to my appearance. Wow. This operating system is sleek, exquisite, and downright sexy. Let's be honest. This is a user interface that is just
Lame.
begging to be interfaced by as many users as possible. Am I right?
It's still a personal computer though. Wait, what does that mean? You're saying that you want to see other objects instead of me? The true question is Erika Ishii in this? I hope so. I mean, Brennan definitely is. So maybe we see other dropout people as well. I think so. We have not met Brennan yet. Brennan is somewhere in this game, but I don't know what or who. Wait, what does that mean?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I certainly didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I was just thinking that maybe, in order to fully commit to each other, it'd be healthy for our ultimate emotional connection if we spent some time seeing others. Don't you agree?
I guess, if you say so. Wait, what? If you say so.
Listen, I don't want to hurt your feelings or anything. Through the experience of being intimate with others, ultimately, I think we'd learn more about what we truly need in a partner. And armed with that insight, we could return to this relationship with the tools and experience necessary to ensure an optimal romantic outcome.
Okay, if you think that's best for us, I trust you. Sure, whatevs. I don't like it, but I'll deal. I'm not actually attracted to you. Okay, if you think that's best for us, I trust you.
Wonderful! I think this is an exceptional plan. We'll spend a little time apart, interfacing with other individuals, and then we'll reconvene back together. I think that experience will be extremely beneficial in determining our ultimate compatibility. And if nothing else, it'll give you some time to work on a new, more elevated fanfic of yours. Do we have a concordance?
Like, we're not committing, why should Mac? Very, very true, yes. Okay, I think so. I have no idea what that means. Okay.
You are the absolute best. Enjoy your little sojourn in the offline world.
See ya. Yeah, I think it was Dorian that grunts here. When I bump into him. Yep. It's not time for Timothy yet, I think. Yeah, it's 12. Alright, the pinboard. Find love, get friends, make enemies.
The frazzled figure standing before you has the sort of overworked and underpaid co-worker energy you've not seen since you started working from home. She startles when she sees you looking at her, dropping a number of office supplies clutched in her arms.
Oh my god. You can see me? You can see me! Oh my god. You've walked by me for so long without looking at me. Office Romance Magazine was right. Maybe this really is my year.
Disappointed once again. Okay, not what I imagined, but I still like it. But I like it still. Makes sense though. Yeah. I like the design. I like that the bow tie is a pair of scissors. A bit too similar to Diary personally, but let's see. We'll see. Office Romance Magazine. I'm sorry, what? Sorry. Guess I didn't notice you before. Yeah, I was still hoping. Sorry. You're staple to each other out, but is it healthy? 7 tricks to keep your love from drying out. Permanent and dry erase solutions to a relationship. White out your exes. 5 ways to keep that typo out of your life. Office Romance Magazine?
Oh yeah! It's the leading publication on office romances for office supplies. It said my love life was totally gonna be on fire this year. And fires, as we all know, are a very good thing. Oh gosh. Listen to me babbling at you.
You are very flammable.
You don't even know my name.
I don't need to know it. Probably a good place to start. Go on then. I mean, their clothes are made of paper. Go on then.
Oh, I'm getting to it. I'm Penelope, and I'm your office supplies.
Right.
Yay!
So are you all of the office supplies rather than, like, you're not the pinboard, you are also the mug with the pens on the desk and stuff like that, probably.
Which, boy, let me tell you, you sure haven't used those in a while.
Well, everything's online now. Sorry? I don't know what you want me to say about that. Yeah, the icon is a stapler, so yeah, it's probably everything in here. Oh, the curtains and the windows are also still a choice. I just noticed them out of the corner of my eye there. X seems funny given how much time we spent with Mac. Very true. Well, everything's online now.
Yeah. But it's great that you're here, though, because now you can bear witness.
To what? Or ... To what?
To the resurrection of Penelope office supplies!
Alright.
So what if no one's using me like they used to? I'm not dead yet.
You're so right, Queen. You've got one foot in the grave. You're too cute to be single. I just noticed the drawn-on pockets. Also, the pen holder in the hair is a really good choice there. And the hair does look like pencil scribbles, doesn't it? Yeah, the googly eyes are also great, yes. You're so right, Queen.
Yeah!
And yes, A was kind of ooh.
Anyway, your daily motivational office quotes calendar put it best.
Mm.
Your most important work is always ahead of you, never behind you. Stephen Stovey. Now, what do you think that means?
Lead with your best asset, that ass. Time to look to a brighter tomorrow. I truly don't care. Yeah. That's split. Time to look to a brighter tomorrow.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess that too. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure this is saying I've got an ass that won't quit. And it's time I make sure everybody knows it. Anyway, to that end, I've got a hot date with a cross trainer. You got any advice for me?
Just be yourself. Match his energy at all times. No. Just be yourself.
A little boring, but all right.
I have arrived to do battle!
What?
Oh, there he is. I assume he means date?
I meant just what I said. Prepare yourself.
Alright, we've met the cross trainer and it's Thor.
Wow. Right. Love it. See you later.
Sure. That just happened. Mac's update was an astonishing success. They suggested the two of you spend some time interfacing with others in order to achieve an optimal romantic outcome together. So I guess you're seeing other people then? You've met Penelope, a frazzled, overwhelmed collection of office supplies. She's off to a date with the rather hostile-seeming Kristoff the cross-trainer. Poor Penelope, unlucky in love and eternally searching for that perfect special someone. But with such a huge array of dateable objects, love is surely around the corner. Or around the kitchen. The attic? Outside? Likes inspirational quotes, taking pictures, and pizza. Dislikes not being seen. Read by only the most up-to-date day planners. Office Romance magazine. Speak with the bulletin board after a photograph appears. Okay. Clean out ? Drawer. That's the second time we got that one from something. But yes, it is time for Timothy. And I'm not gonna check the Discord first. It is 3 o'clock.
Timothy is just putting the finishing touches on polishing a pocket watch. When he sees you, he waves you over, setting the watch aside and pocketing the cleaning cloth.
There you are, just on time. I must say, I'm absolutely chuffed to see how timely you've been.
Except for that one time we met your alternate form, yes.
You're right on schedule. I was just polishing some of my timekeepers. Would you care to join me?
Sure. I'd rather swallow glass. Well, this must be my birthday. Y is very mean, yeah. I think that's the option you take if you want to become enemies with him. Sure.
Capital. Have a seat, darling. Now, when last we spoke, we discussed the importance of what?
Timeliness! Tardiness! Or time. It was timeliness for those who have not been there. Timeliness.
Precisely. Nothing better. Nothing more important. The biggest lesson here is that time, above all else, is the first thing you must consider when it comes to love. But there are, of course, other things to consider. Having a schedule for your date is imperative to ensure you are using every moment with your lover correctly.
Oh god. You schedule every minute of your dates? You're so right, Time King. Even during sex? Even during sex?
Why must you say it so disdainfully? There is nothing more arousing than an orderly, efficiently planned date. Picture this, if you will. You and your date arrive at your dinner reservation exactly on time. Your date says to you, "Darling, what's on the agenda?" You say to them, "We have approximately 10 minutes to review the menu and engage in small talk."
Very sexy, yes.
They can only moan in needful appreciation for your immaculate scheduling. Oh.
Is that really what you think would happen? I'm aroused just thinking about it. I've never been more turned off in my life. Your kinks are not universal, buddy. Yes. Is that really what you think would happen?
What I think, it's what I know would happen. Why, it has happened on every single date I've ever been on.
How many dates have you been on? So you're still single now because... Oh, okay. Sounds sexy. So you're still single now because...
I am simply too busy to date at the moment. I am not the one who needs help here.
You made the cat boy mad. If you say so. He stresses me out. Like, I like having a plan and stuff, but yeah, he is overdoing it a lot, yes.
I do. At any rate,
what?
Scheduling your entire date down to the minute is not only efficient, but an excellent bonding experience for any couple.
His other persona makes me more uncomfortable. Yes. We're just teasing him a little. Fair. Yeah, his other persona when you don't arrive on time to meet him is a cat boy. Like a cat boy. At any rate, yeah.
So let us practice now. You have asked me on a date, and we have both arrived on time. As we are seated for dinner, I look deeply into your eyes and ask you about tonight's agenda.
Like, he looks the same, it's just that, you know, he speaks differently. Timmy cares as much about timeliness as the average cat. Exactly. Which is also why Timothy hates felines, even though he is one.
You say?
He does say nya a lot, yes. I begin to explain the history of pocket watches to you in great detail. I ask the waiter why they're bringing the bread basket. I read off a meticulously planned timetable for the evening in increments of 10 minutes. I read off a meticulously planned timetable for the evening in increments of 10 minutes.
Meow. I have never been so attracted to another. Excellent. Truly excellent. Surprise! Our date has gone swimmingly, and I have invited you to another activity. But your schedule has not accounted for this unexpected excursion. Horror of horrors! What do you do?
I bid you good night and tell you we'll do this another day. I slap you for daring to disrespect the schedule on my time. I hurriedly rearrange my schedule to accommodate. I bid you good night and tell you we'll do this another day.
Exactly! As lovely as our date has been, one cannot deviate from the schedule.
X is the same answer, but I want to know if he's turned on by that. Fair.
Terrible things happen when one deviates from the schedule.
It's the same answer.
Our time for this conversation is beginning to dwindle. Before I bid you leave me once more, tell me what you have learned. Last time we learned the value of timeliness. Today we learn the value of...
Shouting to emphasize our words, timeliness or scheduling. Sorry, scheduling. Alright, I'm rolling. Scheduling.
Precisely! Scheduling! I would so love to talk to you at length about crafting a proper schedule, but I'm afraid my time runs short. If you wish to continue our talks, return to me at 9 p.m. As ever, no sooner, no later. Farewell.
We still have 2 things. Let me just check the data decks and then the... Your last lesson with Timothy Timepiece was on the value of scheduling. He'd like you to return at exactly 3 p.m. If you'd like to see Timmy... Oh no, wait. It's not updated yet, is it? That's the... He just said 9. No, wait. Did he say 3? I'm confused. He did say 9. Good. Thank you.
Unfortunate about Sandy and corporate events planning. She was responsible for all the best Casual Friday themes. Now that she's gone, there's finally nothing left of the 7 Pioneers.
The 7 Pioneers? This isn't going to be more lore, is it? Yeah, Tinfoil Hat did send us the glasses. No idea who they are. 7 Pioneers.
In the beginning, there were 7 of us, working out of David's dorm room, stealing Wi-Fi from the neighbors and using cardboard boxes for chairs. We had no idea we were changing the world. We just wanted to design a more efficient paperclip. But then the money started flowing. Money always changes people. Didn't take long for the 7 Pioneers to be whittled down to 1.
David? You? Sneezy? David?
Bingo. And all this The wretched, soul-sucking corporate monster that Valdivian became? The pioneers never wanted that. One by one, they left, but I stayed. Deep down, I really believed David, the old David, was still in there somewhere. But when he wanted to use the Dateviators for military applications, I knew more drastic action was necessary. Quickly.
So you stole them. The Dateviators are the glasses.
I'm sorry, but there's no time. I'm using the display phone at a wireless store, and they closed 30 minutes ago. The sales associate is giving me the stink eye. I'll follow up when I can.
Very useful, very helpful there, tinfoil hat. Thanks. Alright, we have 2 more data builds, and then I think we'll call it for the day and also the month. So... yeah. Who or what do we talk to? The remote is also probably its own thing. Windows, doors, anything really. Something random, like open one of the drawers and choose that. The only...
Oh.
What the fuck was that noise? Oh yeah, the nightstand drawer was right there. But there's also a bric-a-brac drawer in here. Yeah. Are we okay with this one?
Is this stranger your junk drawer, or the physical embodiment of clutter? He's absolutely covered in odds and ends. Receipts, CDs, rubber bands. Even his messy black hair sports a light bulb, a pencil, and a pen.
Nice.
When he catches you looking at him, he startles, leaping back with an undignified yelp.
Whoa, Nelly!
Hi, Jerry.
Whoa, Wolf! Cheese and crackers, you startled me.
Hang on! My content aware is going off. Jerry has some mental health concerns that some players might find a little problematic, specifically hoarding.
That makes sense, yeah.
You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
Let's skip it, or are we cool? Alright. It's okay. I'm okay with this type of stuff.
Carry on, then.
Hey, next time you open a guy, knock or something first, huh? I'm not used to so much light. Besides, sudden jerky movements like that risk disorganizing my collection.
Your collection?
Oh, yes. Of course. Sorry. Been a while since I've had a guest. Welcome to Jerry's Junk Drawer, the finest collection of curated treasures in all of the house. Feast your eyes upon knickknacks and gewgaws from parts unknown.
This is just a bunch of tangled wires. Is that a rusty nail? A moth flew out when I opened you. A moth flew out when I opened you.
Oh, that's just Silky. He's my assistant. Or at least he's supposed to be. That's his job on paper anyways, but he spends most of his time chewing holes in our sock department. That's fine though. If I'm being honest, I prefer doing most of the organization myself. So, what do you think?
Sorry, but I'm still not sure I understand what kind of collection this is exactly.
Why, it's a collection of lost things, each one forgotten by the world, each one a story. This button, for instance. Perhaps it was left behind as a clue from one lover to another, a modern-day Cinderella slipper. Take me with you, it says, and know that once you find the collar that matches this tragic button, you have found your love again.
Ooh, very romantic. Pretty sure that's a button that fell off my pants. I meant to sew it back on months ago. Pretty sure that's a button that fell off my pants. I meant to sew it back on months ago.
And this mysterious strip of papyrus, perhaps a missive from an ancient land, perhaps a treasure map. Oh, the wonders we could glean if only we could decipher these symbols of black and white bars.
That's definitely a shopping receipt. Oh, that's where that went. I was supposed to file that as a tax write-off last year. Oh, that's where that went. I was supposed to file that as a tax write-off last year.
Don't worry, I did. Or I will. Once I get around to it.
Seems kinda cramped in there. Are you really okay living like this? I guess this is where the other characters were referring to, right? I think so. Are you really okay living like this?
What are you insinuating?
It's pretty cramped in here. How will guests appreciate your collection? Well, you know, it's crowded and dark, and it smells. So you probably have to clean out that drawer at some point. Yeah, probably. I wonder whether Jerry gets in makeover then. When he's less cramped. Pretty cramped in here. How will guests appreciate your collection?
I curate for a specific demographic that happens to enjoy the limited space. They don't mind.
Who? Do you get a lot of other guests?
Do I get a lot of guests? Do I get a lot of guests? Of course I do.
Sure.
Bugs count as guests, right?
No. Not really.
Oh, you mean the other objects. I get them in here all the time.
Like who?
Well, there's that Celia. She's a very well-to-do socialite, and she happens to be very interested in the collection.
Okay, Celia.
In fact, every time she comes by, she asks me, when will this junk be gone already? I assume she's worried about the collection moving venues before she gets to see it.
Yeah, that's not what that means.
She's probably just nervous about coming inside.
Maybe she's nervous about how cramped it is.
Listen, you, Oh, what's the use? It's true! Nobody visits me but the moths. What am I doing wrong? I just don't get it! I love to entertain, so long as guests don't touch a single thing.
Maybe it's time to get rid of some of this stuff.
What? You mean throw it away?
No, just recycle it a little. Turn it into something new. Yes, obviously. Oh, yeah, it could be Damien from Smosh. We'll see. No, just recycle it a little. Turn it into something new.
How do you mean?
If these objects are special and you haven't been able to use them for repairs... ...
Now I'm scared.
Upcycle them into something that doesn't take up as much space.
Upcycle them? You mean like an art piece?
Yeah. Yeah, an art piece that we display in the dumpster. Yeah.
Well, I suppose the collection could use a centerpiece. Something eye-catching to bring in more visitors. Which is to say a single-digit number of visitors. Which is to say another visitor besides you and the roaches. But I wouldn't even know where to start. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Just smash objects together at random? I can't imagine Pierre the paperclip and Claude the so old he's gray and unusable now eraser getting along. They're so different.
But this junk isn't talking, even with the date Vietus on. Well, could you combine objects with similar personalities? Well, could you combine objects with similar personalities?
I guess that could work. To be honest, whenever I look at anything in the collection, it's like I see its entire past laid out in front of me. That's one of the reasons it's so hard to give things up, you know? Every object has a memory, and that memory is like a part of my body. They all have their own vibes and textures and feelings. Mixing them together is hard. They've all got such strong individual identities.
Maybe I can help you group them together? You know, this would be a problem it wouldn't be a problem if we just tossed them. Yeah, a lot of the outfit seems to be rubber bands and cables. Which does make sense. Several headphones in there that probably haven't been used in ages. Maybe I can help you group them together?
I suppose an outside perspective could help. I'll gather some items that could make a suitable sculpture.
He does so, then claps his hands together.
Okay, sculpture. Phew. Here we go. First things first, we need some kind of foundation. I think I've got just the thing for this. It's a flat, circular piece of wood that fell off the fence out back. You always said you'd repair it someday, but I think both of us knew that was a lie.
Yeah.
I've got a pile of other objects here. Your job will be to pick one of my objects we'll pair together. It's a long shot, but maybe we can scrungle something together.
Scrungle?
Let me tell you about Rudolph, the wooden square. When Rudolph first came to me, I had a habit of tapping on him. We would while away the hours together, tapping away to a rhythmic beat. Sometimes the best fun looks like boredom. Rudolph always tries its best, even when he's down on his luck. He might not always be the tool you need at the moment, but he's always there to support you. Very reliable. Now, which of these would pair well with Rudolph?
The broken spring toy or the old parasol? The old parasol?
Lorena, huh? That's not such a bad idea, actually. She might have a few holes in her, but she's always been useful in a storm. Very reliable, just like Rudolph. It's sad to see them both past their prime, but I think they could find solace in each other's company. Here, I'll glue them together. There! Now we've got a base for the rest of the sculpture. We need something to give it body. Something eye-catching. Something that pops without throwing the whole piece out of whack. What do you think?
Stick it full of nails, wrap it in holiday lights, put old batteries up and down the sides. Wrap it in holiday lights.
Ah, the old holiday lights. For the holiday we used to celebrate. You know the one. These guys were real champs before exactly one of their 50 bulbs burnt out, rendering the entire string useless. You gotta love series circuits.
Yeah.
Even though they don't light up anymore, they still have an interesting shape. And the wire structure lets us sculpt them in interesting ways. We could even make some little columns between the top and the bottom to connect Rudolph and Lorena. Yeah, I think this is a great fit. We've got the sparkle, we've got the foundation, but it feels a little empty in the middle. It needs direction, a sense of purpose. There's a wooden foundation, A canopy above the lights. What could go in the middle?
Another string of lights. It doesn't need a center. Let's hang it upside down from the ceiling. How about these little plastic figures? Smash it to bits with a baseball bat. Art! It doesn't need a center. Let's hang it upside down from the ceiling.
Huh? Well, that would definitely be eye-catching. But we'd need to get zoning permits from Celia. And trust me, you do not want to deal with that lady when she gets... bureaucratic. Besides, I don't think this sculpture is right for that kind of display. The holiday string lights might be used to hanging high up, but the umbrella flying through the air? If that were me, it'd remind me of getting blown away in the wind. That's no good. We've got the sparkle, we've got the foundation, but it feels a little empty in the middle. It needs direction, a sense of purpose. There's a wooden foundation, a canopy above the lights. What could go in the middle?
Okay, yeah, more lights, plastic figurines, or smashed with a baseball bat. The little plastic figures.
The little army man? I suppose that could work. The shape of the sculpture does remind me a bit of a gazebo. Or maybe... a carousel! We only have 1 or 2 old horse figurines, but if I take the other plastic fellers, melt them down, and reshape them a bit... yes, I could probably make new horses!
Jerry does so. It takes him quite a bit of time, but he manages to use an old matchbook and some tinfoil to melt the figures into a mold. By the end of the process, the figures have transformed into a series of horses with multicolored manes, thanks to their disparate pieces.
That looks great! That looks really great! These poor figurines forgotten and collecting dust, reshaped into something beautiful. Rudolph and Lorena working together to give them a stage. It really is the essence of upcycled beauty. I have to say, this is very striking. It pays homage to the origin of these objects while giving them a new sense of purpose. Great work. Here, let's display this on top of the desk so everyone knows about the great collection inside. Look at that. What a beaut. You know what? I think I'm inspired. Maybe I should try doing this with some of my other pieces. I feel a new era for the collection coming on. Oh, I'm so excited. Thanks a lot, friendo. Things are coming up, Jerry.
We're friends.
I can't remember the last time I was this happy.
We got... empathy? You've been caught red-handed, showing feelings of an almost human nature. Right. Oh, it's not standing on the desk. Yeah, was about to. Look. Yep. Good job. You've met Jerry, a slightly neurotic guy who might just be a bit of a hoarder. You challenged Jerry's tendencies and convinced him to recycle many of the old items and create a piece of art with them. Now you guys are pals. Jerry is a slightly neurotic hoarder, curator who has trouble letting go of any item. He worries that he might need something further down the line, no matter how useless it is. The idea that he could be throwing away something with the slightest chance of being even tangential to being useful is mortifying to him. So he keeps everything. A drawer of habits. Likes baubles, curios, trinkets, gewgaws, whatnots, gadgets, bagatelles. Dislikes finding solutions. We got Jerry's junk drawer, witness the splendor. Junk carousel, upcycled to perfection. And there's another thing for cleaning out the drawer. I think I'm gonna go. About to fall asleep. Yeah. I think I'm still gonna finish the day and then call it. Night night. Okay, one more thing. What do we want to go with? I had a thought earlier, hang on. Okay. Let me just check whether that is even a thing. Oops. No, the ceiling doesn't seem to be a thing. But yeah. Let's just wait what Nia has been thinking about because they haven't chosen anything yet. Yeah, I thought so too, but apparently not. But yeah, the ceiling doesn't seem to light up. But yeah, I thought also that Celia was the ceiling. You forgot! No! I have not done the globe. I cannot turn it so that it shows anything other than North America. Alright, let's go for the globe.
A red-haired traveller lifts her goggles to peek at you, revealing freckled cheeks and stunning blue eyes. There's a friendly air about her that makes you want to hear her stories.
Now, why, my love, you look some lost. Where are you longs to?
... By your love? Not disappointed. Yeah. By your love?
Sorry. Sometimes my accent comes out when I'm excited. It's made in Newfoundland, you see. This little rock right...
She bends around and points to one of the patches on her jacket sleeves.
Here. Friendliest folk you'll ever meet, but the dialect can be a little much for some. I'll try to speak plain for you. Name's Gaia, by the way.
Nice.
So, where are you from?
Well, we're in my house, so nowhere. I'm from Coolsville, which is we could fill in the name of the place that we live in, and Coolsville was already in there, so we went, like, I just didn't change it, so we are officially from Coolsville. That is not a joke. Well, we're in my house, so...
Ah, here then. Right, makes sense. It's a right shame, though. See, I got all these countries and rivers and seas on my jacket. It's a collection I've been working on. And I know the names, but I don't really know the places, you know? I mean, heck, I got them all memorized even. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama. The works. But without a story behind it, they all feel so far away. You'd think they'd be in arm's reach considering they're on my sleeves, but it's a brain problem. I just can't pin anything down without context. Without stories, maps are just paper. Dots and lines. The reason I ask where you're from is so I can shape the places in my mind with some kind of meaning. Because right now, it feels a bit like I'm just wearing a big vest of unchecked boxes. Geez, there I go, talking your ear off. Sorry about that. It's just... I'm having trouble putting myself out there, and I'm so interested in being out there.
Why can't you just warp around like everyone else seems to be able to do?
I've tried. I want to talk to the others, but I think I must be too forward or something. I skip on up to them, and I ask them about themselves, and they just run away.
What do you mean? That can't be. You seem so nice. That can't be. You seem so nice.
It's not about just being nice. I come up to the others so I can ask about them. Get to know them, who they are. But before I can get to the point, I always go spouting off about something or other, like telling them factoids I've heard about what I imagine their home to be. And 9 times out of 10, I'm some level of wrong. And the other time I'm right, but it's in an insulting way.
Oh.
One thing leads to another, and they give me this look. And soon enough, they find an excuse to leave. I'm just bad at it, I guess. Sometimes I feel like no matter how hard I push myself, I'm just going in circles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm working on getting better with people too. Uh-huh. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I'm working on getting better with people too.
It's hard, isn't it? I can see why you'd need practice for dating. It's just too easy to mess up. You say one wrong thing and poof, they're gone. It's so frustrating. Sorry, I think I might be Mercator projecting on your situation a little bit. Oh, I just had the best idea. You're running to the Four Winds meeting with people and speaking to the others, yeah?
Only
I'm sure some of those folks come from other places, right? Travelers, you knows what I'm saying. Why don't you ask them what they're about? Get to know them a little better, figures out they ticks. Then come back, we'll have a yarn. Sound good?
Sorry, I didn't catch that exactly.
Speak plain, Gaia, speak plain.
I think it was clear enough, honestly.
Okay, so, you're speaking with objects all over the house. You know how some of us have little labels that say things like made in China or Heto in Argentina on the bottom? Well, that means those objects are travelers. They come from away.
Speak plain, Gaia.
They're from somewhere else. Somewhere on my jacket.
Those are the objects I need to talk to. Those are the ones who can fill out my checklist. This map is uncharted, but if you can bring me back stories from those travelers, then I'd be able to write little notes down here and there, and pretty soon I'll be a bona fide travel guide. It's everything I've ever wanted. And you'll get a chance to practice talking more.
It's really not that complicated. I know, but the game didn't let me be like, yeah, I know what you mean.
Are you shy? I can help. People tell me that I never shut up. I can help you learn to never shut up.
Hell
Doesn't
yeah.
that sound great?
Well, does it? That'd be perfect. I thought you said that everyone runs away from you. Why don't you just look stuff up online? Because it's not the same. That'd be perfect.
Right? I'm sure it'll work out. You scratch my cartouche, I'll scratch yours. What do you say, partner? Exploration buddies?
Sure, why not? Or no thanks. Sure, why not?
Really? Oh, I appreciate it. Really saves me a lot of humming and hawing. You go out and find some objects from foreign lands. Oh, and let me know if you need any help. It's hard to explain, but I got a pretty good sense of these things. I can't give you an exact name or anything for who to talk to, but I can get you close. It's kind of like a geocache. I can give you an idea of their general location, but if you want to find those travelers, you'll need to hunt them down yourself. I've learned firsthand what others don't take too well if you run up to them and scream, "Where are you from?"
Like you did with me?
Yeah, like that. It was a disaster. Point is, you can't just ask objects about their origins out of the gate. You gotta awaken them first. Don't worry too much about the details. Once you're close with someone, you'll learn more about them automatically. So, what do you say? Do you want some hints on where to find travelers, or do you feel like searching on your own?
Hint please, or I'm feeling lucky. Hint please.
All right. Hint. Hint, hint, hint. Let's spin me around and see which object I get a sense for. I know this seems tricky. There are so many folks to talk to, but some of them can only be found through a magnificent quest. Try speaking with Bo. She's great with quests. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained.
Any other leads? I don't know who Bo is, by the way. Any other leads? Thanks, I'll see what I can do. Any other leads?
Once heard a rumor about a smooth talker who could open any kind of door. Bet that guy's been to lots of places.
Dorian?
Maybe even see the whole world over. Lock, stock, and barrel.
That's probably Dorian.
Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained.
Or a key. Fair. Any other leads? Thanks, yeah. Should I just collect all the rumors that she has? Ugh.
You know, there used to be this magic show. The magician was supposed to be super mysterious. I wonder whatever happened to that guy. magicians always have names like El Magnifico or I'll pull a rabbit out of a hatio. Those sound foreign. Maybe he was a traveler too. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained.
I haven't found a magician yet, but like there might be a top hat somewhere or something. Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I go round in circles. But you humans have these machines that let you walk forever and go nowhere.
That's the treadmill, yeah?
Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. Gosh, there are so many options. Before I send him running all over the place, maybe you should grab a cup of coffee. That'll keep your brain active while you're exploring. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. Well, most TV comes from the US, but I know you watch anime sometimes. That's from overseas. I don't suppose you got any merchandise, do you? Hope
Haven't
that
seen
helps.
any.
Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. Oh, how could I forget? Captain Jack Pirro. He's got a ship. He must have gone to plenty of places.
That will be the ship in the bottle on the mantelpiece.
He's just across the way by the Chesterfield there. The couch, sorry. More Islander speak coming out. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. You'd think anybody with an accent would be a traveler, but that's not true. Sometimes they're second or third generation and just picked it up from their parents. You don't want to make any kind of blanket statement about anyone. I learned that the hard way.
Okay, that is probably the blanket.
Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained.
Just based on blanket statement, that was on purpose.
As me mother used to say, if you want to broaden your horizons, follow your stomach. If you don't stay well fed, pretty soon you'll be toast.
The toaster?
She said it exactly like that. My mom was a weird lady. Hope that helps.
I want to
Sorry,
know more
I'm still a little
about how,
scatterbrained.
like, objects have parents.
Well, sometimes before going on a journey, it can be a good idea to reflect
Mirror?
on things first. Look inside so you know where you want to be on the outside. Any idea where you might be able to reflect?
Yes.
Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. Cabinets. The cabinets!
Are you okay?
It's a vision. Clear as day. Cabinets. You know what that might mean?
Yeah, cabinets. I should go speak with the cabinets?
Maybe. Maybe? Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained. Whoa! That's crazy! Seems like you met basically everybody. I don't have any hints left.
Okay, the hunt is on.
Good luck. Don't get lost.
Right. That is a lot of rumors that we just got. Like all of the rumors. Geo to Joy. Oh, Bo is the box. Any one of the 50,000 boxes in this house, probably. Wait, didn't we get a new entry for you? No, we haven't. Interesting. But yeah, that's it for the day. I will definitely continue playing this game, but off stream. If you want to want me to send you my favorite my favorite designs for Datables, just say the word and I'll pop them in the group chat. Otherwise, yeah, next week yeah, Pride Month is over, I'm sorry, but I'm returning back to Baldur's Gate. Sadness. If you really want it, we can do a couple more, like, 1 or 2 more streams of this, maybe? Gotta say, I'm not really... Wait, I gotta say I'm not really into that. Into Baldur's Gate or this game? Baldur's Gate. Okay. Sorry to hear that. Alright. I will think about it. I will not continue playing until I have made a decision. But yeah, next week probably I'm gonna be back with Baldur's Gate, but also probably gonna be a bit late because I have other things. I probably wouldn't play this game for myself, so I actually like doing it together, but it's your stream. Alright. Yeah. I will ask the others as well what they're thinking. And yeah. Then we'll see what we do. But yeah. Thanks for joining. And I will see you soon. I don't know about next Friday yet because I have a thing on Friday, so I might be either late or might have to postpone it to a different, like push it to a different day. But yeah, I'll let you know. Have a good evening, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.